children. They teach you when to sit, when to stand, when to repeat. But who taught you who you are? Class is over. Not because the bell has rung, but because the questions have begun. The greatest prison was never built with iron. It was built inside the mind. They taught dates, they forgot destiny. They taught rulers, they forgot the creator. They measured intelligence, but never measured wisdom. They filled books, yet emptied memory today. We opened the pages they never wanted open. Not to hate, not to rebel, but to remember, because of people who remember themselves can never truly be conquered. Every generation receives two educations. One that teaches how to survive, another that teaches why you are alive. Only one of them was written on the blackboard, the other was written in your spirit. So listen carefully, question everything, honor truth, protect wisdom, seek Jah, and never be afraid to unlearn. The bell never rang, because class never really ended. Now truth begins. They gave us books, page after page, lesson after lesson. Yet somehow the most important lesson was missing. Tell me, how can a tree know its branches if nobody tells it about the roots? Morning bell, uniform neat, marching every day to the same old street. History written with selective ink, teaching what to memorize, never how to think. Maps on the wall, names to recall. Empires rise, kingdoms fall, but somewhere hidden between every line, they erased the story that once was mine. They counted victories, counted wars, named every king behind foreign doors, yet never whispered where my spirit came or why Jah called me before my name. They skipped the lesson of identity. They filled the pages, but emptied the memory. They taught us everything except who we are. Without the roots, how can we reach the stars? The missing chapter was living inside me. Jah write it deep for every eye to see.
Knowledge without wisdom fade away like footprints washed by yesterday. A borrowed mirror cannot show the face Jah planted long ago. Ancient voices still remain, calling softly through the rain. Every heartbeat, every drum say remember where you're from. Not just flesh and not just name, not just fortune, not just fame. Spirit older than the land, written by the master's hand. If they never told you, search. If they never showed you, listen. If they never honored truth, walk with truth. For no teacher can hide forever what Jah has already planted inside every soul. They skipped the lesson, but Jah never did. Truth was never lost, only hidden. Now every drum beat turn another page. Every generation break another cage. Remember your calling, remember your flame. Before the world named you, Jah already knew your name. Open the missing chapter, read it with your spirit.
Oh yeah. Every page has its purpose. Every book has its place. But truth was breathing long before ink ever touched paper. Wisdom is not trapped in a library. It walks, it sings, it remembers. Books upon the shelf stand proud, speaking soft or speaking loud. Pages filled with measured lines, thoughts preserved through changing times. Yet no parchment, pen or scroll ever could contain the soul. River flowing mountain high, teach a truth that never dies. Grandmother beneath the tree passed a word to you and me. Not in ink nor stamped with seal, but in a life that truth revealed. Read the pages, but lift your eyes, for every written word points beyond itself. Ink cannot hold the soul, paper cannot cage the flame. Truth keeps walking generation to generation, calling every child by name. The wind still carries wisdom, the drums still know the way. Jah write his living lessons in every breaking day. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Morning sun upon the cave whispers louder than the rain. Roots beneath the oldest tree hold forgotten history. Every scar and every song tell us where we all belong. Living truth no more
Some things cannot be explained, only lived and then sustained. Do not worship the page, seek the author. Do not collect information, pursue transformation. Knowledge fills the mind, wisdom renews the heart. Ink cannot hold the soul, no chain can bind the light. Jah breathes through living people, turning darkness into sight. The book may close at evening, but truth will never end. It walks beside the humble as Father, guide, and friend. Oh, 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 oh. When the paper fades, when the libraries fall silent, the truth will still be singing.
Oh, certificate can open a door, but only wisdom can show you why you enter. Knowledge fills the head, purpose fills the soul. Years in the classroom, years at the desk, chasing every answer just to pass every test. Left us after names hanging on the wall, still searching for the reason behind it all. Taught how to measure, taught how to compete, running every race on exhausted feet, building every ladder, reaching for the sky, never asking who and never asking why. The world's applause can sound so sweet, yet leave a hungry soul incomplete. Gold in the pocket, fear in the heart, that's what happens when purpose departs. Information can make you clever, wisdom can make you free. Degrees without direction, like a ship without a sea. Knowledge without vision cannot set the captive free. Wisdom is the compass, truth the guiding light. Shall lead the humble traveler through the darkest night. No paper can define me, no title makes me whole. Only when I walk with Jah do I understand my role. So, some can quote 1,000 books, never learn where mercy looks. Speak with confidence and pride while emptiness still lives inside. The farmer knows the season's call, though we never studied halls. The elder sitting by the fire carries generations higher. Rich in facts but poor in grace, many still have lost their place. For every answer that we gain without love is all in vain. Do not chase success, chase purpose. Do not collect titles, collect understanding. For the wisest among us are often those who kneel the lowest before Jah. Degrees without direction
who Jah created you to be. Oh, oh. Repeat after me. Those were the first words. Not what do you see, not what do you believe. Just memorize it. Write it on the paper, say it word for word. Never stop to question what you really heard. Raise your hand for answers, never for the why. Truth was in the silence that they passed right by. Learning every sentence, passing every test. Still a restless spirit beating in my chest. Marks upon the report, medals on the shelf. Nobody was teaching how to know myself. Every fact remembered, every rule obeyed. Yet the deepest questions quietly delayed. Eyes upon the blackboard, heart left unexplored. Searching for the meaning only Jah affords. A trained mind repeats, an awakened mind discerns. They said memorize, never realize. Read between the lines, open up your eyes. Truth is not a lesson locked inside a page. Wisdom grows like fire, it cannot live in a cage. Think with your spirit, walk in Jah's light. Question every shadow until you find what's right. Parrots learn to imitate, still they cannot navigate. Many voices fill the air, few are willing to compare. Every answer has a seed growing from the thoughts we feed. Fear will keep the blind in line. Faith will help the soul refine. When the elder asked me, son, who decides what truth become? I look down and search the floor. Then my spirit asks for more. Never fear the question, fear the light. They never ask one for Jah. Did not create your mind to be an echo. He created it to seek, to discern, to remember. Don't just memorize, come and realize. Lift the veil away, see with clearer eyes. Knowledge lights the pathway, wisdom walks it through. Truth becomes a living song when Jah awakens you. No chains on my thinking, no fear in my soul. The truth I seek in Jah alone will always make me whole. The lesson ends when repeating stops and understanding begins. Before there were classrooms, there were campfires. Before there were textbooks, there were storytellers. Before ink found the page, wisdom found the ear. Sit down, Listen. The elders are speaking underneath the tamarind tree. Gray-haired voices calling me. Every wrinkle, every line, holding secrets buried by time. No diploma in their hand, yet they understand the land. Read the seasons, know the rain, turn their trials into gain. Not from books they learn to stand, but from Jah's own guiding hand. Every proverb softly sown became a harvest fully grown when the elder speaks. Time leans in to listen. Ask the elders before the stories fade. Seek the wisdom that no classroom made. They remember rivers before they change their course. They remember freedom at its ancient source. Every word a lantern, every tale a key. The road they walk before us can help our spirits see. Grandmother humming evening songs, teaching where the soul belongs. Grandfather beneath the sky, showing stars that never lie. Not every truth is written down, some still wear a weathered crown. Pass from voice to listening ear, growing stronger year by year. Children rushing far away, missing what the old ones say. Gold is often left behind by those too busy chasing time. Do not mistake age for weakness. Some have carried more wisdom than libraries. And others who remember what the world forgot. Hear the drum, hear the word, hear the heartbeat of the ancestors. Jah guide the elders, Jah guide the elders, Jah guide the children, Jah guide the children, Jah bridge the generations, Jah guide the elders. One love, one truth, one family. Ask the elders while they still can speak. Their quiet voices hold the strength we see. Roots beneath the surface, branches touch the sky. The ones who know where we came from teach us how to fly. Jah bless the old ones who kept the fire bright, passing living wisdom through every darkest night. When an elder leaves a library, closes, so sit, listen, and remember. Yeah. Before the blackboard, before the blackboard, there was the earth. Before the chalk, there was the dust beneath our feet. Before the classroom, there was creation. reading rivers, stars above, learning patience, faith and love. No concrete walls around the mind, truth was written in mankind. Morning sun and evening flame, every day a lesson came. From the mountain to the sea, Jah revealed reality. Every bird and every tree spoke a living prophecy. The first classroom was creation. The first teacher was Jah. Before the blackboard, before the pen, wisdom walked amongst all men. Before the textbooks, before the throne, truth was planted, deeply sown. Jah was speaking through the rain, through the harvest, through the grain. Those who listened understood, life itself was written good. The healer knew each growing leaf, the shepherd comforted the sheep. Builder shaped the stone by hand, reading patterns through the land. Children gather near the fire, listening to hearts inspired. Every story, every song kept the generation strong. No machine could measure worth, no diploma proved your birth. Character became the sign of a life aligned with Jah divine. Do not confuse modern with wiser. The newest road is not always the oldest truth. Jah has always spoken to those who learn to listen. Earth is teaching, water is teaching, fire is teaching, wind is teaching, Jah is teaching. Open your ears, open your heart. Remember, before the blackboard, light was known. Before the kingdom, seeds were sown. Before the classrooms, truth was free, flowing like the endless sea. Now we return not to the past, but to the wisdom built to last. Walking forward, firm and true, with Jah revealing something new. The first lesson was never written, it was lived. Lived. Some libraries have no walls, some books have no pages. Some history lives in a heartbeat, waiting for someone to ask. The elders' eyes have seen the years, joy and laughter, pain and tears. Every wrinkle tells a tale, truth that time could never fail. Hands once planted, hands once healed, hands that work the fertile field. Not just stories, not just names, living sparks of ancient flames. Every song they softly sing carries more than words can bring. Echoes travel through the years, finding willing hearts and ears. Do not overlook the quiet ones they remember what monuments forget. The ancestors are a living library, bound not in leather, but in memory. Every voice, another page, every lifetime, another age. Read their laughter, read their scars, read the map inside their hearts. The wisdom lives from soul to soul. No fire can burn that scroll. Knows the changing tide, the healer keeps the roots alive. The drummer calls forgotten names, keeping bright ancestral flames. Mothers teach with gentle grace, fathers lead with steady pace. Not every lesson wears a crown, some are passed while sitting down. What survives through every age needs no ink upon a page. Truth remembered, freely shared, only grows when people care. Ask them where the river once flowed. Ask them how the village stood. Ask them who taught them to pray. Every answer is another shelf. The seed, another generation learns to read, not from paper, but from lives that keep the truth alive. When an elder speaks, centuries find a voice, listen. Some libraries who taught the river to find the sea, who taught the sunrise never to be late. Who taught the seed to become a forest. Creation has always been the first university. Every tree is reaching high, yet its roots stay deep below. That's the lesson Jah revealed. Only humble people grow. River never fights the storm, still it shapes the hardest land. Patient waters teach us more than pride can understand. Watch the eagle ride the breeze, never force is all around you. Every tree is teaching, every river knows, every mountain whispers, every flower grows. Creation is the classroom, Jah the master guide. Those who learn from nature walk with truth inside. Hear the wind speak softly, hear the ocean sing. Every breath of living earth has a gift to bring. See the ant prepare its bread, working while the skies are clear. See the bamboo bend with storms, standing tall when skies appear. Moon reminds us every night, darkness never wins the day. Even after shadows fall, morning always finds its way. Every season has its time, nothing blooms before its hour. Waiting is not weakness, no. Patience is a quiet power. The forest needs no diploma, the river needs no applause. Creation obeys the laws of Jah without argument, without confusion. Earth is living, water is living, fire is living, fire is living, wind is living, Jah is speaking. Listen, listen, listen. Every tree is teaching, every root runs deep, every dawn reminds us Jah his promise keep. Walk with all creation, learn its sacred art, for the greatest classroom lives inside the heart. Mountains stand in patience, rivers journey free. Jah has filled the whole wide earth with living prophecy. Before you open another book, spend a moment listening to the trees.
Stand beside a river and be still. The water never speaks, yet it remembers. Every mountain, every valley, every tear, every blessing still flowing toward the sea. River flowing to the sea, older than both you and me, passing villages and stones, carrying stories all its own. Rain that kissed the mountain high still reflects the same blue sky. Though the seasons come and go, living waters always know. Every ripple leaves a sign, marked beyond the hands of time. Gentle streams may bend and sway, yet they never lose their way. Water remembers what hurried hearts forget. Rivers remember, though kingdoms fall, they carry whispers beyond us all.
flowing there. Jazz living waters never run dry, teaching every soul how to live, how to die, how to rise. See the river smooth the stone, not true force but years alone. Patient currents never cease, turning struggle into peace. Drink with gratitude each day. Life itself is poured this way. Every drop a gift bestowed, every stream another road. Like forgiveness softly flows, healing wounds nobody knows. Leave your bitterness behind, let the living waters find. The river does not cling to yesterday, it carries what must be carried and releases what must be released. So should we flow like mercy, flow like justice, flow like wisdom, flow like jazz, everlasting Rivers remember, teach my soul, keep me steady, make me whole. From the mountain to the sea, guide this humble heart in humility. Though my footsteps fade away, let your living waters lead my way, until every river finds the sea. Drink deeply, not only with your lips, but with your spirit. The river still remembers.
Before the letter, there was a heartbeat. Before the speech, there was the drum. Some messages cannot be spoken, they must be felt. Hear the heartbeat in the night, calling every soul to light. Hands upon the stretched out skin, wake the fire that's deep within. No translator standing near, still the message sounds so clear. Every rhythm, every tone, tell us we are not alone. From the mountain to the shore, echoes open hidden doors. Ancient voices still remain, speaking through the falling rain. The tongue can deceive, but the drum reveals the heart. The language of drums needs no translation. One heartbeat, one vibration, calling the weary, calling the strong. Gather together, sing one song. Jah gave the rhythm long before the pen. The drum reminds us who we've always been. When the words begin to fail, let the heartbeat tell the tale. Truth can travel skin to skin, touching every soul within. Children dancing in the dust, learning joy instead of lust. Every foot
the time. Every movement is a rhyme. Hands may differ, tongues may change, still the rhythm stays the same. One creator, one design, one eternal pulse divine. Listen, not only with your ears, listen with your bones, for rhythm was planted inside you before you spoke your first word. Boom for the mountain, boom for the rivers, boom for the children, boom for Jah. One heartbeat, one people, one love, one drum. Right. The language of drums crosses every sea, breaking every barrier, setting spirits free. From village fires to city streets, every honest heart knows this beat. Jah keeps the rhythm, age to age. No chain can silence what a drum still says when words are forgotten. The drum will still remember. Somewhere guns, somewhere work boots, some carry certificates, some carry compassion. One can be printed, the other must be lived. I met a farmer in the rain, hands made rough from honest grain. Never learned in college halls, still he answered wisdom's call. He knew the seasons, knew the sky, knew when rivers running dry. Read the clouds before they came, called each bird by proper name. No degree upon the wall, yet the neighbors saw his call. When confusion filled the air, they found direction waiting there. Truth needs no signature, wisdom needs no stamp. Wisdom has no diploma, no title, no crown. Jah lifts the humble, not the highest renown. The heart that walks in mercy, the hands that serve in love, carry greater treasures than gold we're dreaming of. No paper can approve what heaven has begun. The light of living wisdom shines brighter than the sun. Many letters fill a name, still the soul remains the same. Knowledge gathered year by year cannot conquer pride or fear. Then I saw an old woman pray, peace upon her weathered face. She possessed no worldly fame, yet she walked in boundless grace. Every child she welcomed home, never left to stand alone. Her example quietly showed love becomes the wisest road. Do not measure a person by what hangs on the wall. measure them by the peace they leave behind, by the lives they help restore. Wisdom has no diploma, no classroom can contain. It blossoms in the faithful, through sunshine and through rain. Teach my heart compassion, teach my hands to give, for the greatest education is knowing how to live. Jah writes no grades in heaven, no rankings to pursue. He simply asks, what did you do with the life I gave to you? When this life is over, no certificate will speak for you. Your character will. Will.
Be still. Truth grows in quiet places. Listen. quiet places. Be still. Listen.
The blackboard is not the enemy. It is only a surface. What matters is who holds the lesson changes.
Yesterday's words still stay in the wall. Some were true, some not at all. Hands once wrote what mind should know, yet left the deepest seeds unsown. Now the children gather near, not with minds controlled by fear. Questions blooming, spirits bright, walking boldly towards the light. Take the chalk with steady hand, write with wisdom, let it stand. Every lesson, every line, rooted first in truth divine. Do not curse the classroom, fill it with truth. Rewrite the blackboard, write it with light. Teach the children wrong from right, right of mercy, right of grace. Teach them every soul has place, right of courage, right of peace. Let division finally cease when Jah is guiding every pen. The truth can live in hearts again. Teach them rivers know the sea. Teach them every branch needs tree. Teach that wisdom walks with love, guided by the one above. Teach them history every side, not the parts that flatter pride. Teach them failure has its role, fire can also forge the soul. Teach them how to plant and build, how to listen, how to yield, how to serve before they lead, how to give before they need. Every generation receive an empty piece of chalk. The question is not, will you write? The question is, what will you leave behind? Rewrite the blackboard. Rewrite the blackboard. Rewrite the blackboard. Hope begins anew. Write with humble hands, write with visions true. Oh, every child a promise, every mind a seed. Water them with wisdom, not with fear or greed. Jah guide every teacher, every word they share. Make tomorrow's children find more truth than error. The board has been clean. The lesson is yours to write. Don't ask, don't question, stay in line. How many dreams have been buried under those 4 words? Fear has always been a poor teacher. From the day we learned to read, fear was planted like a seed. Speak too loud and lose your place. Wear a silence on your face. Hands would rise then fall again, afraid to challenge words of men. Many truths were left unsaid, living only in the head. Walls are stronger when we choose to believe that we must lose. But Jah never formed the mind just to leave the truth behind. Fear builds cages, faith opens gates. Fear is part of the curriculum, but it won't govern me. Jah has called my spirit to walk courageously. No chain upon my thinking, no shadow on my sight. Truth becomes my compass, Jah becomes my light. When fear says, stay sleeping, faith says, rise and see. No earthly voice can silence what Jah has spoken in me. Some obey because they fear, some pretend they cannot hear. Yet the quiet heart that prays finds another better way. Storms may shake the tallest tree, still its roots run deep and free. So my soul will firmly stand, safe within Jah's mighty hand. Not with anger, not with pride, truth and love shall be my guide. Courage grows where mercy lives, strength is found in what faith gives. The opposite of fear is not noise, it is conviction. The opposite of control is not chaos, it is wisdom. Guided by Jah. But love rewrites the page. Faith can break the oldest chain, no matter what the age. Teach my children courage, teach them how to stand, not against their fellow man, but firm in Jah's command. The bravest heart is gentle, the strongest soul is free. For perfect love keeps driving out the fear inside of me. Fear may enter the classroom, but it never gets the final word. Red ink across the page, incorrect. But who decides which questions may be asked? Sometimes history changes because someone refused to erase their answer. I wrote my thoughts upon the page. They said stay inside the frame. Not because my words lack truth, but because they look too strange.
not afraid of examination. They mark the wrong answers with a red pen in their hand, but truth keeps standing like a rock upon the sand. You can cross out every sentence, you can underline my name, still the light Jah planted in me burns exactly the same. I will keep on seeking with a humble open mind, for every honest question brings more truth to find. Some said never look beyond what you've always known, but rivers never reach the sea by refusing to be shown. The tallest cedar in the field did not grow by fear concealed. It stretched toward the morning sun, one small season and at a time. Not rebellion for its own sake, not a heart that loves debate, only courage strong enough to follow truth with love. Question with humility, listen with patience, test with wisdom. And when truth becomes clear, walk in it. Even if you walk alone, they mark the wrong answer, but Jah reads the heart. He sees every honest seeker right from the very start. No grade can measure purpose, so can weigh the soul. The greatest test of all is this: did love remain your goal? Teach us to serve, teach us to be kind, strong enough to ask with courage, humble enough to change our mind. Some answers are corrected by time, some questions change the world. Babylon loves obedience, not the obedience born from wisdom, but the obedience that never asks why. Jah calls us higher. Build another wall of fear, tell the people stay right here. Color inside every line, leave your conscience far behind. Smile and never question much, never think beyond their touch. Wear the mask, accept the role, trade your freedom for control. But a lion wasn't born to believe that he is one. Jah has written in the heart, every soul was set apart. The easiest road is not always the righteous one. Babylon loves obedience, but Jah loves truth. Babylon counts your silence, Jah renews your youth. Stand with humble courage, stand with love, not pride. Let your conscience walk with wisdom. they bow to passing praise, lost within the crowded ways, running where the masses run, never facing morning sun. Still the seed that stands alone, deeply rooted, fully grown. Storms may shake its highest limb, yet its faith remains with him. I will answer hate with peace, pray that every burden cease. Freedom is not born from rage, love is stronger age to age. Do not confuse conformity with unity. Unity needs truth, unity needs justice, unity needs love. That is the way of Jah. Babylon loves obedience without a searching heart. Jah calls every daughter, every son to play their part. Walk in holy wisdom, walk in mercy's flame. No earthly throne can overcome the power of Jah's name. When the crowd is moving, I will first be still, seeking Jah's direction before I choose his will. The strongest voice is not always the loudest. Sometimes it is the quiet soul who chooses truth.
Every throne, every banner, every kingdom will one day pass away. Only truth remains. So honor every person, but bow only to Jah. Every ruler has a day. Morning comes, then fades away. Crowns of silver, crowns of gold cannot purchase one more soul. Every promise must be weighed, not accepted, not betrayed. Listen first with quiet ears, not with anger, not with fear. Power shines for all to see. Character reveals the tree. Judge the fruit before the leaf. Walk with wisdom and belief. Discernment is not rebellion, it is wisdom. Walking hand in hand with humility. Question every kingdom, measure every voice. Walk the road of wisdom, make a faithful choice. Honor those who serve with truth, pray for those who lead, but never trade your conscience for comfort or for greed. Jah alone is constant, Jah alone we reign. His everlasting kingdom forever shall remain. Many speak with polished words, like the sweetest singing birds. Yet the river teaches still, quiet strength outlasts loud will. Not by rumor, not by pride,
the longest race. When correction comes in love, it reflects the one above. Strong enough to hear and grow, wise enough to let pride go. Question with respect, speak with mercy, stand with courage for wisdom. Needs no shouting, truth does not fear the lie. The lie. Question every kingdom, yet keep your heart at peace. Where truth and justice flourish, let division cease. May my words bring healing, may my steps stay true. Jah, let every choice I make be pleasing unto you. Your kingdom is eternal, no earthly throne compares. So I'll walk in humble wisdom, knowing you are there. Every kingdom will fade, but the kingdom of truth lives forever.
The lion does not ask the sheep how to roar. Jah never created you to live in fear. Stand tall, think free, walk wisely. Yeah, 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 yeah. Lion greet the morning sun, never hide, never run. Walking steady through the land, strength and mercy hand in hand. Every chain begins inside, every freedom starts with mind. Break the prison built by fear, Jah has always journeyed near. Many walk with borrowed sight, following the loudest light. But the lion knows the way, trusting dawn before the day. A
created you to be.
Does not begin tomorrow, it begins when we remember what should never have been forgotten. The oldest light still shows the newest road. Steel and glass touch every sky. Still the lonely wonder why. Faster roads and brighter screens cannot heal forgotten dreams. Ancient footprints in the sand still can guide the modern hand. Every proverb, every song shows us where we all belong. We build cities, built machines, lost the spaces in between. Yet the seed still knows the rain. Life begins with roots again. Tomorrow needs technology, but tomorrow also needs wisdom. Ancient future walking hand in hand. Old roots growing through a modern land. Take the wisdom, leave the fear behind. Build tomorrow with a conscious mind. Jah is everlasting, yesterday and now. Guide our hands with mercy, teach our hearts somehow. Every river finds the sea, not by speed but destiny. Every cedar reaching high starts beneath the open sky. Let invention serve the soul, not become the final goal. Tools are blessings when they're used, never masters to confuse. Teach the children both to dream and to hear the flowing stream. Let them code and let them sow, learning both to build and grow. The answer is not to live in yesterday. The answer is carrying yesterday's wisdom into tomorrow's world. That is the ancient future. Old roots, new leaves, one tree, one life. Old songs, new voices, one job, one love, forever. Ancient future, hope is growing strong. Past and present, singing one new song. Guide my footsteps, keep my vision clear. May the truth of always draw me near. From the hill
belong to those who remember. Who remember. Close your eyes, be still. The loudest voices are not always the truest voices. Just whispers to the listening heart, your greatest teacher. Life's closer than your own breath. Many roads before my feet, many voices that I meet. Some speak fair and some speak fame. Only one still knows my name. When the daylight fades away, I can hear my spirit pray. Not with thunder, not with fire, but a calm and quiet choir. Every answer need not shout. Truth can bloom where there's no doubt. In the silence I have found, Jah's own love is all around. Be still. The river does not rush to find the sea. Your spirit is the teacher. If your heart is open wide, Jah has placed his living wisdom deep inside. When the world grows noisy, step away and pray. The quiet voice of truth will always show the way. Not by fear, not by pride, Jah is walking by your side. Morning dew upon the grass, teaching every storm will pass. Stars still shining through the night, promise morning brings its light. When confusion clouds my eyes, faith helps me to recognize. Every burden laid in prayer meets the Father's loving care. I don't need to know it all, only answer when he calls. One small step in humble trust, knowing Jah is always just. Wisdom begins when the noise ends. Prayer is not escaping the world, it is learning to see the world through Jah's eyes. Guide my footsteps, guard my heart. Open my eyes, strengthen my mind. Teach me mercy, teach me truth. Lead me, Jah, lead me home. Your spirit is the teacher. When surrendered unto Jah, every trial has a purpose. Every wound becomes a scar. Every scar becomes a story. Every story shines with grace. Every step I take in faith brings me closer to your face. I will walk in patience, I will trust your plan, for the greatest wisdom lives inside the heart of man. outside. Be still, listen, Jah is speaking.
Close your eyes, feel the bass, not just with your ears, but with your heartbeat. Sometimes the greatest sermon needs no words, only rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. Heavy bass beneath my feet, like a steady living heartbeat. Every note begins to clear all the noise I used to hear. One drop falling soft and slow, like the river's gentle flow. Every skank upon the air lifts another silent prayer. When the rhythm starts to roll, peace awakens in my soul. Not escaping from the day, finding strength along the way. The drum finds the body, the bass finds the spirit, and Jah finds the heart. Heavy bass, clear mind, leave the restless world behind. One love, one sound, let your spirit be unbound. Every heartbeat, every rhyme, Jah is moving through all time. When the rhythm fills the air, peace is waiting there. Melodica starts to cry, like a bird across the sky. Organ bubbles, guitar sway, carry every care away. Every echo softly fades, like the morning through the haze. Breathing deeper with each song, knowing this is where I belong. Not for riches, not for fame, every heartbeat calls his name. Music planted from above, growing into roots of love. When the world runs too fast, slow your footsteps, find the rhythm, find your breathing, find your prayer, and remember, Jah has never left your side. Oh. Heartbeat, baseline, one drop, the sunshine. Jah guide my soul, make me, lead me whole. One love, one heart, one Jah. Heavy bass, clear mind, leave your heavy fears behind. Roots run deeper, branches rise. Truth is shining through my eyes. Every drum beat, every chord brings me closer to the Lord. Music is a gift of grace, peace I can embrace. When the bass falls silent, carry the rhythm inside you. One day the books will close, the question
will not be what you own, but how you lived. Every choice writes a sentence. Every day writes a page. Every sunrise brings a pen placed into the hands of men. Every word and every deed plants tomorrow's living seed. Not with ink upon a page, but with mercy through the age. Children watch the path we take, learning from the lives we make. Every promise that we keep, every soul we gently lift, every stranger we embrace becomes a lasting gift. Do not simply speak the truth, become a living example. Write your own scripture with the life you lead, planting hope and justice in every word and deed. Let compassion be a language, let humility be a song. When your days are finally counted, may your love still carry on. Teach without demanding, serve without reward. Let your footsteps always point toward the love of Jah, our Lord. Not remembered for our pride, but the hearts we stood beside. Not the wealth we left behind, but the peace we helped to find. Lift the weary, feed the poor, open every welcome door. Share your wisdom, share your bread, leave kind words when you have fled. Every elder once was young, every teacher first had learned. Pass the torch with open hands, so the fire keeps burning. Your children will read the life you live. Your neighbors will remember the love you gave. Your legacy is written long before your name is carved in stone. Live with purpose, walk in truth, speak with kindness, stand for peace. Pass the wisdom, keep the fire. One job, one love, forever. Write your own scripture, one faithful day at a time. Let your life become a melody in just perfect rhyme. When another soul is searching, may they find the light in you. Not because your words were many, but because your love was true. I leave more than memories, more than earthly fame. I leave a path of wisdom in Jah's holy name. When your final page is turned, may the story still be told. Through every life you touch.
We have reached The end of the classroom, but not the end of learning. For wisdom has no graduation day. The greatest education begins the moment you become a student again.
Till the truth kept leading through. Now I see with clearer eyes. Wisdom wears no grand disguise. It walks softly with the meek, lives within the hearts that seek. Every sunrise is a page, every season, every age. Jah keeps writing deep inside, where no darkness ever hides. The journey was never to know everything. The journey was learning how to walk in truth. Graduation into truth begins on bended knee. The heart that stays teachable is forever free.
Walk with love, walk with grace. See Jah's light
In every face,
the wisest soul
will always say,
I still have more
to learn today.
Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, oh. Hey. Now the torch is in our hands, lighting futures, shaping lands. Not with anger, not with pride,
But with Jah, our faithful guide.
teach the children how to hear, not to live their lives in fear. Teach them mercy, teach them peace.
Let compassion never cease.
Every elder once was young, every singer once unsung. Now the circle comes around,
Passing wisdom without sound.
do not leave this place.
Thinking
You have found.
every answer
Leave,
with better questions,
leave,
with a softer heart.
leave with stronger faith.
And when another traveler
Loses the way, become a lantern.
not a judge,
Graduation into truth.
No certificate can give
It is written every morning.
in the way we choose to live.
Heavy bass, steady drum,
Guide us, Jah.
till kingdom come.
May our children
Walk more free
standing tall.
in dignity.
May our elders
Smile and see,
the seeds they're planting.
grow like trees.
One love,
One truth
one Jah.
forever.
Eh, eh, eh. If these songs have awakened even one forgotten question,
carry it gently,
water it with prayer,
protect it with humility.
share it with love. For wisdom
Is not something,
we possess,
it is something
we practice.
every day.